What's up, people? Throwback Thursday. Almost, it was about 80 degrees, I think, today. If not, damn near. Last time I looked, it was 79 here in Columbus, Ohio. Next to the last week of the month of October. How's everybody doing? Crazy news. Last debate coming up tonight. Presidential thing. We don't want to talk about this. People. Um, been a lot of controversy online. A lot of people up in arms about 50 Cent, Ice Cube, especially 50 Cent, I guess, his endorsement of Trump. People getting all up in arms about it. But let's be real about all these situations about endorsements of certain people. Contrary to what everybody want to think, want to know, or want to believe in, this is about money, folks. We all vote our economic interests. At least we should vote our economic interests. What I mean by that, you vote what's going to help you economically, what's going to give you the infrastructure to do some things economically. That's what I mean by voting your economic interests. Okay, too many of us don't vote our economic interests because we, in a sense, there's just you should vote your economic interests first and foremost. I don't give a fuck what you're doing, what you're not doing. Vote your economic interest, people. Okay. So some of y'all get this emotional thing about people that don't, that vote for somebody you don't agree with. So some of the things they've done. Well, let's look at what Trump has done, 45 has done. Okay. And some of y'all don't even fit in this. And I'm going to talk to some of y'all too out here who are going to vote for him and you don't fit in that upper 1% that I'm talking about, and y'all still going to vote for him, and that's not economic interest because you don't benefit. When I talk economic interest, I'm talking about what you're going to benefit economically. A lot of y'all don't. 50 Cent does because economically, for what he's done in the entertainment business. What I hear black people say, "Well, we made you rich," so he would have maybe been rich anyway. But for him to maintain his economic status things, it's not so much about this is what folks don't understand. I'm not going to even say it's right or wrong. That's he's for his economic interests. Okay, this what this whole Throwback Thursday live talk is about. Economic interest. Okay? At least we think we should be doing that. We think most of us feel that with on a lot of issues. Some people are gonna come back when it comes to money. And the wealthy and the tax loopholes that have been in our system for over 100 years. Contrary to what you want to believe and what you want to hear, what you want to say, what you want to talk about, that's what the wealthy do to stay wealthy. They take advantage of how they can keep money. It's not always so much how much you make, folks. It's how much you understand with some of the interest that is going to maintain their economic status quo. When you're up in that 1% or middle 1% or whatever, however it affects you, can't get mad about their economic interest that's going to take care of their families, take care of a lot of different things. It's the dumbasses that we should be talking about who vote for people that are not sitting in those economic status quos that are voting for this motherfucker. That's the dumb shits that we should be talking about, not the ones that are benefiting. So y'all get mad. Well, there don't have to be somebody that benefits from somebody to bring you to the entertainment. Saying I'm a no. I'm telling you the motherfucking truth. This thing got to do with being Republican and Democrat. This is the game on both sides. If you sat down and they'll talk to you about that. People are getting up in arms because Biden paid $750 over $13 million. I think it's 13 million, something 12 million over royalties from a book he read. Legal. If you're making that money, you get royalties. There's tax loopholes for the money you make. Royalties is passive, another word for passive income. People who make income pay the less taxes. Hey, okay, regardless what you want to hear, regardless what you want, you got a bunch of y'all more than a work from fine. Don't be of have leverage and be able to use the tax loophole to get your ass, and then you ain't got shit to show for it. Then you get mad at the people who understand the laws. Okay, they understand the laws of passive income, residual income, or whatever. Active income people, working class, pay the highest tax. I've been showing you that cash flow quadrant forever. Okay, you're always gonna pay more in taxes. Okay, you're always gonna pay more in taxes until you start understanding that game. It's a fucking game, people. We can get mad, we can get upset, we can do all that shit we want to. Okay, the dumbest thing about Trump is that he went against them. There's still things you got to do. He claimed more money earned than he made. So then he's gonna try to claim the losses. So you can't claim losses that from money that you don't earn. Okay, that's where he gets in trouble. That's where some people get in trouble with. You got to understand those type of things that happen. Okay, that make things work that way. We want to act emotional. We react emotionally because we think they're cheating. No, they're not cheating. They're just using the tax laws. They're just using the tax laws to their advantage. Don't hate the messenger, people. It's the game that if you want to keep more money, learn to play that game. It's a game. It's all a fucking game, folks. Stop getting mad at people who know how to play their game to their advantage. Okay? Stop getting mad at them. I'm not gonna get mad at him. I see people's reaction to him because it's just Trump. I'm mad at the dumb fucks who are not in that tax bracket and voting for it. That's who the dumb shits I'm mad at. Not the ones that are in that tax bracket that making the money. Is you dumb shits who broke it in Cooter Brown and still gonna vote for that motherfucker. White, black, pink, whatever the fuck ethnicity or you the dumb shits that need to be talked about. You gonna vote for them. See, that's the dumb shits I'm talking about. Not the ones that are in the tax brackets that they benefit from. But y'all don't know. It seems like you got to get educated. The problem is we're not. We've never been educated about finances. We've always been told to have a job and be compliant and be satisfied with that. So then we complain about certain groups of people understand game because we have access to what we call the internet, Google, Bing, large engines you can find out all this information from. But no, what we do, we sit there and bitch, complain, talk about this, and then we don't try to do the same. let me go back. If you don't understand that game, get you're never gonna win the game of finance. Okay? You're just gonna sit and complain because you're gonna say this shit's unfair and all this other stuff. And it's not unfair, it's just what it is. Okay, it's the game. It's the game of finance, people. The game of finance is played that way. The game of finance is set up for the people who grasp the understanding of it. It doesn't have to be just the rich. Like I said, the information is there. Search for it. We got more. There's more available information because of the digital age. They're not gonna teach you this in school. Okay, I didn't learn none of this in school. I got a degree in marketing and didn't learn all this shit stuff. They didn't learn the marketing in school that I do now. None of this shit is stuff. I try to teach people about those type of things. But see, people want bitch and complain. It does get tiring. I don't try to help. I don't try to help folks who don't take advantage of certain things that are available to them and then want to complain about it. It don't make sense. It makes no goddamn sense to complain about shit that's available to you right there in front of your eyes that can get you out of whatever economic situation you're doing. Then you won't take advantage. You won't still blame, bitch, and complain because somebody's doing something there. Well, it is what it is. Okay? It's like if you get the information to lose a certain amount of weight and you still doing stuff that put the weight on you, you still gonna bitch about it, that's your fault. That's your problem. And that's like I said, people vote their political, economic things through economics. They vote politically based on the economics that's going to help them. Everybody does. At the right root part of this, we could talk about the moral compass and all that. But at the end of the day, that moral compass don't mean shit. You still complaining about what you don't have or what somebody is doing as far as voting. And then want to bitch and complain about it because you ain't learned how to play that game of finance. Nobody gives a shit, okay? Nobody gives a shit, not even the Democrats, people. Let's cut that mess out. They don't give a fuck. And I'm not saying not to. This is not nothing to tell you who to vote for. I'm just trying to keep it real about how all this is set up. And it ain't got nothing to do with either one of them. Finance ain't got nothing to do. It has something to do with party in certain ways. And like I said, it has something to do in the sense of who wants to keep more money in their pocket. That's all it is. Keeping more money in their pocket. And the people that's not going to allow them to keep more money in their pocket, they're not going to vote for, would you? If you was in that 1%, upper 1%, and that party's not going to help you keep more money in your pocket, going to take away some shit, well, what do you think they're going to do? Personally don't think some shit going to work because the people that control that shit ain't going to let that happen. That's how they assassinate folks. Okay? I'm keeping it real. Okay? One of the reasons why I wasn't going to vote for Elizabeth Warren is she the got in there because I didn't believe in the thing she wanted to tell people that they had to ain't got nothing to do with being Warren. You can't tell the ultra rich they got to pay their fair share, and they're the ones that are the ones that control tax laws, Federal Reserve, Treasury, all that shit. They're the ones they're gonna tell you go fuck off. Really? You really think they're gonna listen to you about the tax laws that you don't understand about, and it ain't their fault that you don't understand? They ain't their fault. They don't care. It's out there, the info. Biggest problem a lot of people is that they don't want they don't want you to try to take their shit away because you don't understand it, because you think it's not fair, because you think everybody should do this. They pay the taxes that they legally have to pay, especially on what their basic income and whatever. The tax law said they had to pay $35 or this. Bitch about the tax laws, people. Don't bitch about the people that take advantage of it. All right. That being said, I've been on here 15 minutes. But I just let that out, show you, talk about it. Hey, it is what it is, folks. Peace. Have a great rest of your weekend. This is probably the best weather we're going to have till probably next April. Because it's almost 8 today. Okay, it's going on 7 o'clock. We're next to the next. We're next. Not this Sunday, but next Sunday is the day. The clock go back. By this time, in a couple of weeks, it'll be dark. You'll be going to work in the dark, coming home in the dark. Don't forget, this Sunday, we got a special guest. Let me put this out here. A special guest speaker coming on, panelist on my show, Sunset Sunday Show. You can register for that at the lower third below here. Sunset Sunday, 6-figure earner, video marketer, multiple 6-figure earner. If you want to learn anything, I'm telling you, you want to learn anything about video, we're going to ask some questions. How to video, why video is so important for your business, and especially in today's health crisis pandemic, you need to be on this training Sunday night, 7 o'clock. All right? Peace. Take care. I'm out.